Great. So to wrap it up, Lindsay, our society is about creating a new vision of democracy, right? So the reimagined democracy. And really with our societal value algorithms, the idea is that we use data to determine the national direction for a more kind of collaborative and, dare I say, utopian future where we're collaborating on projects for the greater good. So I'll wrap it up with, like, if you could envision utopia today, right? The craziest you can imagine, what's one aspect of society that you would view that would exist in a utopian society? So let's just think big and share with our audience, bigger than this election, but just in the future, what do you think?
We'd treat each other so much better. I know that sounds really simplistic, but ultimately the systems that we have created that are very undemocratic have led to so much us versus them infighting that we have forgotten that people on the other side of the aisle are humans. And what I have done so I'm a recovering Democrat, I'm now a Republican, and by stepping outside of the Democratic bubble that I was in for most of my life and talking to Republicans, it's embarrassing to say that I was really surprised that they were humans at first. Yeah. And now that I am more entrenched in it and I'm seeing what's happening on both sides of the aisle, it's really staggering the extent to which we dehumanize one another. Yeah. And in my utopia, we wouldn't do that. We would actually recognize the humanity of all humans.
Yeah, that is a really interesting perspective. I mean, that almost translates to so many things. Like, that's even war, right? You make the subject an object, they're inhumane, and that's kind of part of the machine, right? And that's part of this political machine that really is designed to keep people in power and not really act in the common good. So I love that answer, treating people like human beings. What a concept, right? Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the OurSociety Experiment, again with 7th District candidate Lindsay Brown and our kind of conversation. Be sure to go to oursociety.org if you haven't already, sign up for your free account and check out Lindsay's profile for more in-depth information about the conversations we just had today. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.